Shane Steichen is the head coach of the Colts. Most people thought he was on the hot seat to start the season. Danny Dimes has been really, really good. Jonathan Taylor being back gives them a tremendous running back. And now you add an elite two-time All-Pro cornerback to the mix. Here's the Colts head coach on the addition.
Obviously, I'm really excited about adding Sauce Gardner to our football team. You know, his resume speaks for itself, Pro Bowler, All-Pro. So to get a guy into the building like that, it just elevates everybody around us. So really excited to add him to the fold. I think when you're sticky on the back end with the coverage guys that we got and adding him to the fold, obviously, you know, that makes the quarterback probably hang on to the ball a little more, which helps the pass rush. And it goes hand in hand. The same thing, pass rush helps the coverage on the back end. So anytime you add an elite player like that to the back end, it's going to help everybody.
I think that's fair. It's going to help everybody, right? You got to have help up front or in the backfield. Now, there's a couple parts to it. Let's first say for the Jets, I don't like it. I love it because you only do this if you have an owner, and Woody Johnson, who's probably a little bit too involved, but the owner has said, hey, I'm all in on the coach. I'm all in on what he's doing and what he's selling. And the only way you do this is if the owner says, all right, look, we're not going to win this year. Let's rebuild this team. Let's rebuild this roster. And here's how we're going to do it. And if you think that this is a change in mentality and getting rid of defensive players, it's not. It's simply getting rid of the two guys with the most value who have yet to sign those big long-term extensions that just bleed you and give you the inability to fill out your roster. The only reason you go and have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 3 first-round picks the next year is because you want to go fix your quarterback position. And if you think the Jets are happy with their quarterback position with Justin Fields, all you have to do is look at the owner's own quotes going back 2 weeks ago when he said, I mean, we could just complete a forward, we just complete a pass. No one thinks Justin Fields is good enough, and the owner has said he's not good enough, and he's got his coach, so he gives them the ability to gut it. Take it down to the studs. Let's start over. Here's Jets GM Darren Moogie talking about the trades he pulled off.
I know it gives us good flexibility going in to the draft this year and next year. So excited about having that flexibility. And, the draft's a long way away. There's a lot to happen between now and April, and then especially the 2027. You hear them and you're like, I probably wouldn't do that, but we have our set values. We keep all those conversations private. And when it came down to the last few days, Indianapolis kept getting richer and richer with their value. And eventually, like I said, it was too good to pass up. But I have a lot of conversations throughout the course of the year with different GMs, and this one materialized.
It's Doug Gottlieb Show here on Fox Sports Radio. What does all this mean? We do operate under the premise, okay, that if you're an All-Pro and you get traded, you're automatically going to be an All-Pro at a new location. And even though I think the Jets valued Sauce Gardner, if you thought if he was untradeable because he's that good, he's untradeable. 2 first-round draft picks says it's close to untradeable, but it's not untradeable. So I want you to refresh your mind on one thing. I hate when, how you hate prediction radio? What I hate is those debate shows which start with a question from somebody in the middle who offers no opinion, they're not supposed to, who says, should the Jets trade Sauce Gardner? And while there's a yes and a no that producers want you to get to when you do radio or television, those type of questions, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Do I want to trade Sauce Gardner? No. Do I want to trade Sauce Gardner if I'm 1-7, I don't want to pay him a new contract, and somebody's willing to give me 2 first-round draft picks for him? Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe. There's also the other side to it, which is there is a chance that Sauce Gardner, while good, may not be as good as they think. Otherwise, would you have taken 2 first-round draft picks? Because 2 first-round draft picks, well, it resets your clock on how much you're going to pay guys. And it is of value because you can trade it for several second and third round picks where you can really load up on inexpensive talent. The fact is, all you're hoping with those 2 first-round draft picks is that one of the players is as impactful as Sauce Gardner has been throughout his career, and it hasn't been very long. So there's a world out there where it looks like a great trade for the Colts. They overpaid value-wise because they knew what they were getting, and yet maybe the Jets get over on them.